Sherlock Holmes, one of the most fascinating characters I have ever portrayed. Patriotic, courageous, tenacious, loyal, mind of a computer, and one of the most eccentric characters in fiction. His Boswell, Dr. John H. Watson, described his strengths and weaknesses with ruthless accuracy. Knowledge of literature, philosophy, astronomy, politics, nil. Knowledge of botany, variable. Well up in belladonna, opium, and poisons generally. Knowledge of geology, chemistry, and anatomy, profound but unsystematic. Knowledge of sensational literature, immense. He appears to know every detail of every horror perpetrated in the century. He is an expert boxer, swordsman, and single-stick player. Plays the violin well, self-poisoner by tobacco and other substances. The best and wisest man whom I've ever known. Sherlock Holmes.
Mary Magna, Binster, Binge, Great Binge and Lesser Binge. Amazing.
What's amazing?
The names of our English villages, Watson. What foreigner reading these could ever think of us as stiff and sober-minded people? Bippery Cross, Birrer Crags, Bird Cherry Brook and Birding Piece Place, Burlston Junction.
When do we go?
Go where?
To Burlston Manor, Burlston, Sussex.
Whatever led you to believe that I'm interested in Sussex, Burlston, or Burlston Manor?
No doubt you saw the account of the rather gruesome murder of Squire John Douglas.
Quite so. The case has interesting features. But at the moment I'm more interested in the fly fishing possibilities in the neighborhood of Burlston.
Ah, that would be the Arun. Runs within 2 or 3 miles of the manor house.
Hmm? What manor house?
Burlston, the home of the late Squire Douglas.
Oh, yes, I remember. I believe he was quite a fisherman.
The moat is 40 feet wide.
40 feet wide? Well. Good Lord. He could probably fish from his bedroom window.
And when the drawbridge is raised, the place becomes an island. 4 hours after the bridge is raised, the body of Squire Douglas is found in his study with half his head blown off. That should appeal to you.
Fishing seems a safe business by comparison. Do you row a boat?
A boat? For fly fishing? Have you ever fished before?
Does this look like the equipment of an amateur?
Odd word. Which? Equipment. All the fishermen I've ever known talk about their tackle. What do you deduce from that, sir?
Obvious. Your fishing friends either lack experience or vocabulary. We deep-sea fishermen are in the equipment class. None of your nasty little bundles.
Yes, that gaff is far more suitable for a shark than a trout.
Do you really think so? No good for trout?
Well, it depends what trout you're after.
Oh, yes. Well, we must carry a tape measure.
A tape measure? What on earth for?
To measure our catch, of course. To measure our catch. And throw back the little ones. A good rule in life, Watson. Always remember to throw back the little ones.
You think our prey will count as a big one or a little one?
Well, hardly as big as Squire Douglas lying dead in his castle, surrounded by his moat.
Holmes, you've been analyzing this case.
Well, you know, I haven't got enough data yet for analysis, really.
Do you think it could be an accident?
What, with a sawn-off shotgun? And the triggers of both barrels wired together?
Murder, eh?
Yes, possibly.
What do you mean by possibly?
Don't sit there, man. That may be opportunity knocking.
Oh. Come in.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
The fisherman.
Hold on! Oh, come on! Blimey! No, what?
In there, boy. It's only a little one. Would you like it, Watson?
Would appreciate your view. Intriguing affair. Burlstone Manor. Signed, Inspector McLeod.
Ha! Please English, for I'm utterly baffled. Oh. Yeah, where is it?
Where's what?
Well, the tape measure, of course. Where is that tape measure?
Holding the fiddle case together, sir.
Fiddle? Violin case, boy. Oh, tell me, Watson, how are we off for trains?
Trains? Ah, yes. Now, let me see. Burlstone. Yes, now, that would be the West Sussex Littlehampton Bognor line. Now, there's a 10:15. Now, that doesn't stop. Of course, it's a 12:3. That get us in at 4:2 or 4:7. I say, I've forgotten, actually.
You say you can't remember whether it's 4:2 or 4:7. Come, Watson, you're slipping.
Blimey! Does it keep all the times in his head?
Where else, of course? We are a nation of railway pioneers, my boy. Like a great many Englishmen before him, Dr. Watson restricts his reading to the Bible, the Times, and Bradshaw's Railway Guide to the British Isles.
Here, boy.
Man of the March Hares, that's what you two are.
I say, Watson, have you seen my weekend bag anywhere?
I suspect it's under the stairs. Mrs. Hudson got very tired of seeing it lying about.
Oh, good. Well, that means it hasn't been unpacked anyway.
I assume not.
Excellent. Then everything is ready. Oh, be a good fellow, would you, and dig out that bag and put it in the cab along with that tackle.
Why? Aren't you going to be here?
I have a little reading to do. Pick me up at the British Museum Library, say half an hour before the train leaves.
Now, look here, Holmes. This is no time to go reading. You'll miss the train.
I cannot vouch for the punctuality of Dr. Watson or the reliability of the company's steam engines, but I, for one, propose to be at Burlstone Halt at 4:02 p.m. precisely. Or is it 4:07? It was a nice piece of work, if I say so myself. The entire story hung on a spider's thread.
A spider's thread?
Exactly. It sounds interesting, Inspector. Now perhaps you'll start at the beginning. Simply stated, the castle, as you'll see, has a moat. And when it's up, as it was at the time of the murder, it's a sealed fortress.
Who was in the castle at the time of the crime?
The murdered man's wife, Mrs. Douglas, and a foreign friend, John Morell. Just those two? And the servants. But we've been able to rule them out completely. And from your description of the house, it would have to be one of them. Either Mrs. Douglas, or this friend of hers, Morell, or both of them. They tried to make it appear as though someone had broken into the house and then dived through the windows to swing the moat.
But you disproved that.
Completely.
How?
I'll tell you when we get there.
This murder weapon. A sawn-off shotgun, I believe.
An odd weapon, that. And a foreign gun, too. 3 letters on the barrel. P-E-N.
Ah, a larger P with a flourish over it, followed by a smaller E and N.
That's right.
Ah, the Pennsylvania Small Arms Company, the famous American firm.
That's perfect. That's all I need.
You mean you need additional evidence?
Well, Mr. Holmes, every little helps, you know.
Then your case against Morel is not complete.
It's complete as far as... How did you know Morel is the murderer?
How did you know?
He has to be.
Why?
He's the only one who could be.
Suppose I were to tell you that Morel is not your murderer.
How do you know? Yes, Holmes. How do you know?
Why didn't you arrest him?
Well, he doesn't act like a murderer.
Ah, he's too self-confident, eh?
That's right.
Seems to be daring him to arrest him.
Yes. How do you know all this?
Holmes, do you know this man Morel?
Fascinating. Fascinating. The case has suddenly assumed the most astounding proportions and the most astonishing challenge, Watson.
And now we return to the case of the Pennsylvania gun. Beautiful specimen of the period.
Yes, it is lovely, isn't it?
What did you mean, Mr. Holmes?
Nothing. I just think it's a lovely building.
No, I mean when you said that Morel didn't murder Mr. Douglas.
Oh, that.
Yes, what did you mean? How do you know he didn't do it?
Well, if he didn't do it, she did.
You're jumping again, McLeod. You're jumping.
But it has to be one or the other.
Does it really?
What's he talking about?
Well, don't you know?
No, I don't know. If 2 people are in a sealed house with a murdered man, one of them has to be a murderer. That's common sense.
Ah, but is it logical?
What do you mean, is it logical?
I don't know, but Holmes says that all the time. I was hoping you might be able to tell me. He hasn't been moved. That's just the way we found him last night. Watson? Of course, death was instantaneous. I should say so. The charge was not fired directly into the face, as the newspapers account have it. I'd say the blast came from below, and that the gun was almost vertical.
Excellent, Watson. Excellent. May I see this shotgun, McLeod?
Holmes, look at this. Good Lord. Wait, it's a brand like cattle.
Well, how old would you say it was?
Have you got your glass there?
Yes.
Thank you. It's very difficult to estimate marking like this, Holmes, but I'd say it's over 15 years. 20.
Mr. Morel?
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson?
News travels quickly.
This is a small village.
You said 20 years?
Yes. The same age as this. It stands for the Mesa Valley, Arizona. Gold claim number 341. That is where John and I met 20 years ago. There were 3 of us. We registered the claim, worked it, and then sold it. We divided the money in thirds and went our different ways. 2 years ago, I looked John up here and stayed on. I liked it.
And the third partner?
He lost his money, and I believe his mind. He came to believe that we had cheated him. And he swore to kill us 10 years ago.
Why didn't he?
He couldn't find us. No, we didn't have the same names at the time.
Do you think your old partner could have done that?
I don't know, Mr. Holmes. I am not the detective.
True. True. Well, we must bear that in mind.
You tried to make it appear as though another man had been here and went out through the window.
Did I?
He tried to build an elaborate story. A man of his size was seen passing through the village wearing a loud tweed topcoat and a wide-brimmed hat. He was heading this way. On the window ledge, there is a footprint in blood, indicating, of course, that the murderer dived through the window and swam the moat. But he didn't.
How do you know?
Because, Mr. Morell, outside that window, and just a few feet down, is a very large and at least a month-old spider's web. Anyone jumping or diving through the window would have to pass through the web. And no one did.
Well done, McCloud. Well done. A spider's web.
The English police have the most amazing allies, I must say.
Now that you have made your deductions, Mr. MacLeod, exactly what do they mean to me?
For the moment, nothing. But I suggest you do not leave the castle grounds.
And if I try to live? Well done, McLeod. You certainly got your man.
But I'm not rushing in to make any arrest. I'm going to make sure the case is iron cast.
Oh, very wise. And what's the motive? Revenge for the Vermis Valley affair?
I've got to go a bit careful there, Doctor. If you ask me, it's a case of, cherchez la woman.
Oh, what's he? Oh, is he the Douglas?
Well, you know how these things are, Doctor, between us, men of the world. We know how a situation like this can...
Oh, of course. Go. 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 Delicate situation, then.
Delicate.
Yes, delicate. Might almost be called the case of the other man.
The other dumbbell.
Who?
Not who, what?
What?
That's right, what?
What are you talking about?
That. There's only one dumbbell.
One dumbbell.
That's right.
Well?
There's only one dumbbell, Watson.
I know. That's it over there.
Yes. Where's the other one?
Well, I don't know. I've only just come here. Do you know where the other one is?
What difference does it make?
Well, that's right. Yes. What difference does it make? Maybe there is only one dumbbell.
One dumbbell? But they come in twos.
Perhaps he only had one.
Watson, do you mean to tell me that you can stand there, surrounded by all these athletic trophies, and suggest to me that such a man would only use one dumbbell?
Well, what difference does it make?
Yes, what difference does it make?
Huh.
Well, if you two are convinced that you can solve the case with the aid of a convenient spider, I'm going fishing.
You're what?
Oh, he's going fishing. Brought his tackle.
Why?
To catch fish.
Then I take it you're satisfied with my analysis of the crime.
Find the dumbbell.
Hang the dumbbell!
You can't hang him until you find him.
Who?
The man who took the dumbbell.
Gone too far now, Holmes. I think you've made him very angry.
Then he should fish. It soothes the nerve.
Are you really going to fish?
I am.
Where?
Out of that window. It looks very comfortable.
Well, what do you expect to catch?
A herring. A red herring. I have the tape measure, Watson.
To measure a red herring?
To measure the big red herrings. The little ones I plan to throw back.
Holmes, you're up to something.
I am. What? Would you like to help?
Of course.
Well, look. Take the good inspector down to the local pub and keep him there for at least an hour.
While you fish for red herring?
At the moment, I'm fishing for bait.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll do it.
Good. Remember, 1 hour.
I may enjoy myself in the local and stay too.
he's been doing?
There's no guessing with him. For all we know, he may really have been fishing.
Perhaps we should have given him more time.
He's been an hour. That's all he asked for.
Yes, that's right enough.
Inspector McLeod? Hello, Sergeant. Have you seen Mr. Holmes?
I certainly have, sir.
What's wrong?
You know the staircase in that room? Huh? Mr. Holmes was sliding down them banisters.
He was what?
That's right, sir. Sliding down the banisters he was.
Well, he was probably investigating something.
Probably.
Well, let's ask him. There must be some reason behind it.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Go on. Ask him.
Ask me what?
Well?
What have you been doing while we were away?
Well, first I fished,
No.
and then I slid down the banisters.
I told you.
Why?
Why not?
Well,
And you, Inspector McLeod, are going to drain the moat. I'm going to what? Drain the moat. Empty it right down to the bottom. I can't do that. That's a major engineering job. Don't you realize that's a real river that runs round the house? Well, in that case, don't drain the moat, but tell everyone you're going to. And then what? Then we'll all meet back here in an hour's time.
and see if we can find somebody pulling something out of the moat.
Exactly. What? Red herrings.
As mad as a March hare.
How much longer? Not much. You're certain everyone believes they're going to drain the moat? I don't know who believes it, but everyone knows I said it.
Do you think someone will come to the murder room?
Someone has been in it for some time. How do you know? The lights are out. Because I left them on. Look, what? That's it, let's go. Oh, excuse me. What are you using for bait? Would you mind holding this? Thank you. What clothes did you say the stranger was wearing, McLeod?
A loud tweed topcoat and a wide-brimmed hat.
Like these?
The dumbbell. Holmes, how did you know?
When you're working near water, Watson, and a heavy object has disappeared, you may conclude, until you can prove otherwise, that it has been used to prevent some object from rising to the surface.
All right, Morrell. You're under arrest for the murder of John Douglas. It is my duty to warn you that anything you say may be taken down and used in evidence...
No, McLeod. You haven't got it at all.
What?
This gentleman didn't kill John Douglas because John Douglas isn't dead.
He isn't what?
Dead. The man whose body you discovered in here is the very man who came back to... No, you're not with me, are you, McLeod? Would you tell him, please?
These clothes belong to our third partner.
The man has been searching for you for 10 years.
Yes. He found us and arrived here with a shotgun. He and John struggled, and the shot went off.
That explains the vertical angle of the blast. In the ensuing struggle, the gun went off.
I heard the report and ran down immediately.
I timed it from your room. 15 seconds if you run, and 10 seconds if you slide down the banisters.
I ran.
I thought you would.
John was panic-stricken when he saw what he had done. I got the idea to change their identities.
But then where is Douglas?
With the aid of my tape measure, I was able to ascertain that there is a hollow space behind that wall. I imagine it conceals a passage under the moat.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, it does. And John has had a 36-hour head start.
We'll stop him.
I told him you would.
I'll issue orders for the apprehension of Mr. Douglas, and we'll talk about your part in this, sir, in the morning. You have conspired to conceal evidence.
I'll still be here in the morning, Inspector.
A very brilliant piece of deductions, Mr. Holmes. An excellent application of applied psychology. I haven't been tricked many times in my life.
You must remember that the next time you become involved with murder.
And you can now continue your fishing in a more normal manner.
Fishing? No, I don't care for it, really.
Unless it's deep sea, of course.
Yes. But in the absence of an ocean in the immediate vicinity, I think we'd better start back to Baker Street immediately.
Well, now, there's a 9:13 or a 10:23. The 10:23 will hold us up at Tunbridge quite a while.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Not at all, not at all.
What in heaven's name did you hit her for?
How many times do I have to tell you I didn't strike her? I never harmed her.
She has a broken arm, hasn't she?
Maybe so, but it has nothing to do with me.
You're finished. You know that.
I am not finished. Confound it, man. My whole career is thrown into this election.
Well, what do you propose to do? Pay her the money she asks?
£2,000. Don't be ridiculous.
Now listen to me, Geoffrey. The party's depending on your seat in the Commons. If that woman makes a public statement that you attacked her and broke her arm, you'll be lucky if you get one vote.
And it makes no difference that I happen to be innocent.
Not a whit. In your position, an accusation is just as damaging as a conviction. You've got to withdraw.
No.
Very well. I'll do it for you.
I'm going to fight for my very life. I know someone who might help me, even if you won't.
You've got 3 days to clear this matter up or get out. On Sunday evening, I'm going to make a statement, one way or the other.
I thought you were my campaign manager, not my accuser.
3 days, remember!
Marriage bureau. Idiot. So I went to a marriage bureau. She seemed a very charming sort of woman, cultured and good background and all that.
Yes, a marriage bureau?
Yes, I've lived in the country for a long time now. I just never seem to meet any woman except the most ineligible and unattractive ones. I've been lonely these past few years since my wife died. This bureau seemed reasonable enough. After all, they promised to introduce you to ladies of cultural and intellectual backgrounds similar to your own.
But they didn't mention blackmail.
£2,000, you say?
An impossible sum. Even if I were guilty, which I'm not. My whole career is at stake, Mr. Holmes.
I think it might be a good idea to have a look into this marriage bureau. Don't you agree, Watson?
Yes, I'd say so.
I simply can't believe Mr. Oliver, he's the proprietor, could be involved in this.
And you say you have 3 days to pay or disprove the accusation, eh?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. It's not very long, I know.
It isn't getting any longer. I suggest that Dr. Watson and I start our investigations immediately.
Well, excellent. Everything seems to be in order. Now, I'm afraid I shall have to put the same questions to you that I put to your friend. I realize they're rather personal, but it's the only way we can be certain that all clients are protected and properly matched.
Yes, quite. I can understand that.
Now, about your financial situation. This is all routine, you understand.
Yes, I suppose it is. My personal income is in the vicinity of £3,000 a year.
Well, that seems quite ample.
That's quite apart from Aunt Agatha.
Aunt Agatha?
Yeah. She's worth thousands of pounds. Hundreds of thousands.
And you're the heir?
Next in line. A favorite, too. Well, I have been since I was...
You're very fortunate. A very odd coincidence has occurred today. The very first time it's happened that I can remember. But there are two charming ladies here at this very moment who seem to fit perfectly with both your backgrounds. I think we can have our first introduction immediately. Is anything the matter?
No. I was just admiring your Toulouse-Lautrec.
My what?
Your Lautrec. It's very interesting. The painting.
Oh, the painting. Oh, of course. Well, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll see if the young ladies are still here. I say, Holmes, what was all that whispering about?
My financial position.
But that confounded busybody asked me the same questions. I answered them straight out.
No, but you gave them real information. They'll never try and blackmail you, old boy.
Well, gentlemen, everything's worked out perfectly. The ladies are waiting in the salon where we generally introduce our couples and let them have a get-acquainted chat. My secretary is there with them, and she will introduce you. The door at the far end of the hall.
Thank you. Well, Watson, come on. What are you waiting for? Go on. Door at the other end. No. Straight on.
Mr. Holmes. I'm always interested in the welfare and the situation of my clients.
Yes?
How old is Aunt Agatha?
94. Tell me, Miss... Pamela. Oh, that's a charming name, perfectly charming. Now, tell me, Pamela, do you prefer living in the country or do you like living in London, huh?
Oh, I like living in the country, Dad.
Do you really? Well, so do I, as a matter of fact. I love the country. The thing I like most about the country, I think, is the early morning ride.
Really?
Yes. Do you ride? Oh, pity. Not really. You've never really been to Paris?
No.
Oh, you'd adore Paris. My Aunt Agatha always went in September, you know. She said it was quite sinful not to go to Paris at all, without going in the spring. That's very funny. Why? I'm so sorry. I hope I haven't shocked you.
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh, good. And Sir Charles was furious, of course. Well, he hates to lose a wager.
But did he pay you the £500?
Oh, of course. On the spot. Why wouldn't he?
Why don't you say something?
You have very pretty eyes.
Oh, you're a romantic one.
Oh.
Well, has everyone become acquainted?
Oh, we've had ever such a lovely chat, Mr. Oliver.
Splendid. It's nearly time for us to close the bureau, so I must ask you to leave in a few moments. But first, in accordance with our policy, I want to encourage all of you to know each other. Might I, for instance, suggest that all of you have tea together tomorrow, and then perhaps go to the theatre. That is, of course, if it suits everyone's convenience.
Oh, that would be lovely. Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yes, perfectly delightful. Excellent. Well, I will allow you some minutes to make your preparations, and then I'm afraid we must close the office.
Well, I've seen it through, Holmes. What do you make of it all?
Nothing I didn't expect to. We were merely planting seeds, Watson.
Planting seeds.
Yes, it's my theory that if Oliver and the others are blackmailing, they're choosing their victims pretty carefully. However, I hope that at tea time tomorrow we'll be able to obtain more evidence in support of my theory. The trouble is that our client can't wait very much longer.
You were telling me about your musical background, Mr. Holmes. I'm afraid I interrupted you.
Well, there isn't very much to tell, really. I've spent a considerable fortune on my musical education.
But what instrument was it you said you played?
The violin, my dear. The violin. At times, rather brilliantly, I've been told.
Oh, dear, do be careful.
Followed you this time.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, no, Charlie.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, no, don't. Stay out of it. Don't. Oh.
Wait a minute. So, you're the one.
Oh, Charlie. What have you done to him? The police. Somebody get the police. He's my husband. This man, this one here. I saw what he did, ma'am. You better not try any more tricks, mister. The police will soon settle you.
But this is outrageous. You don't understand.
But it's true. They're married. And he was trying to break them up. I know his type. In here, Constable. There's your man.
Holmes, why don't you say something? You can't let a thing like this happen to you.
We've fallen very neatly into their trap. Don't you agree, Watson?
Well, everyone seems quite thoroughly in agreement, except, of course, your friend here. These other witnesses are in full accord, and the testimony of the proprietress of the tea shop supports them.
But, Inspector, this is absolutely outrageous. Where's Inspector Lestrade? He'll speak for Mr. Holmes.
Inspector Lestrade? I'm sorry, it isn't Inspector Lestrade's case. Well, I think we have everything we need now. We all go. Except, of course, Mr. Holmes. He's under arrest.
All my life I waited for something like this. Assault and battery. You should stick to your magnifying glass.
Oh, hello, Lestrade. By Jove, I'm glad you're here.
Oh,
Oh, I was just seeing our more dangerous criminals were properly guarded.
You were right, Holmes. Oliver called on me and told me that for £4,000 this case would be quietly dropped. Why, he's insane.
He's not insane, wasn't he? Just greedy.
No, he's insane. He kept on saying that he was sure Aunt Agatha would fix it.
Aunt Agatha, £4,000? What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not sure myself.
Well, listen, Watson, now that we know where to look, we can take them quickly. Only you've got to let me out of here, Lestrade.
Why, what's the matter, Holmes? This is one of our more comfortable jails.
Listen, Lestrade, a man's life is involved in this. Geoffrey Bourne, candidate for Parliament. He's been blackmailed by this same group. We can stop them now, only you've got to let me out of here.
Well, I didn't know it was serious. This isn't my case. I'll have a word with Mason. He's senior arresting officer in this job. He's the only one who can let you out of here without a court order. I'll see him right away.
Well, hurry up, Lestrade. Geoffrey Bourne has only got until 7 o'clock tonight.
But you will release Holmes. No, I won't, Now, look here, Mason. I've known Sherlock Holmes for a very long time. I know him as a valuable colleague. If he says this marriage bureau is a fake, if he says they're blackmailers, then undoubtedly they are blackmailers.
But there is no case of any kind against the marriage bureau, Lestrade. If one arises, I'll investigate it. But I will not jeopardize my position by taking such a step without cause. As for Mr. Holmes, he has been formally accused, and the number of witnesses more than justify an arrest.
All right, Mason.
But this is outrageous, Lestrade. Didn't you explain?
Everything, Dr. Watson.
Right. I'll handle this case myself.
You, Dr. Watson?
Unless you care to come in and help me.
Well, I'll do what I can, of
Look,
course.
Watson, there's only one thing to do. You must break into Oliver's office, go through his private files and everything. There must be further evidence of their activities.
Right.
Break him? That's against the law. Look, maybe I could get a search warrant.
Oh, how soon, Lestrade?
Oh, it's a pity this is Sunday. Certainly not before Monday. Not with Mason here.
Yes, but look, Geoffrey Bourne only has until 7 o'clock.
Yes, but breaking and entering, that's a crime. Have you any idea what the penalty is for that?
Yes, if I remember correctly...
Thank you very much, Holmes. I'd rather not know. Excuse me.
I just had to come and see for myself, Mr. Holmes. I couldn't believe it. Oh, well, I suppose I'd better tell George to get it over with.
Well, don't be hasty, Mr. Bourne. Dr. Watson's working on the case with all his energy at this very moment. It must be a cylindrical lock with multiple tumblers. And that's quite a different story. Each of the tumblers operates at a different height. It's an absolutely tremendous task, Watson.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, there's only one thing for it. Smash the lock, of course.
Why, of course. Smash the lock.
Lestrade, if you had blackmail records to keep, and they might be dangerous, where would you hide them?
Let me see. Well, blackmail's liable to turn into a running game at any time. I suppose you want them to be portable.
That's good. That's perfect. I want you to go after Dr. Watson immediately.
To the office? I couldn't.
Tell him to ignore the files. Tell him to take all the paintings down off the walls, open the backs, and tear them apart if necessary.
Paintings?
Yes, Oliver's office has one wall covered with paintings, mostly Lautrec, and he hadn't even heard of him.
Well, neither have I.
Oh, go on, hurry, Lestrade. Go on.
Hello, what are you doing here? But you gave me a start. I gave you a start. Look, Holmes says not to bother anymore about the files. What? No, he says try looking behind these pictures. Looking behind? Here, you try that. Nonsense. Listen. Oh, really, Lestrade. This is nerve-wracking enough without you beginning to hear things. Lestrade! Look! That's it.
I just spoke to Mr. Holmes. He said he'd be sure to have something by 6 o'clock.
I hope so, Jeff, for your sake. I hope so.
Your eyes are not so pretty.
I told you I heard something. Quiet. Who's been in the...
Oh, good work. Who's he?
Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard, eh? What are you doing here?
Well, Oliver, you interfere with the national election, for one thing.
We've got to clean up those files. We'll take care of them later. Edna, listen to what I'm telling you and see if you can do it right. Stand right here, and if either of them makes a move, scream. Can you do that?
Yes, Mr. Oliver.
Good. She's awfully stupid, but she can scream.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what's the meaning of this message?
It refers to a blackmail gang operating through a marriage bureau.
I've heard that accusation before, but so far I've seen no evidence to support it.
Inspector Lestrade has evidence?
Inspector Lestrade?
Yes, he's already set out for the marriage bureau to make a clean arrest of the entire gang.
But it isn't Inspector Lestrade's case. If he had evidence, he should have brought it to me.
Well, I thought of that. Anyway, he went, and according to my calculation, he should have been back by now. However, I think he may have run into some very serious difficulties.
There are strict regulations regarding such things. When he gets back here, I'll talk to him.
You can do better than that. The day can be yours, you know.
What do you mean?
Go to the marriage bureau yourself and take charge. After all, it is your case, you know.
Order a squad of men to get ready. Have them meet me at the side entrance in 5 minutes.
Don't you think she's a pretty girl, Lestrade? What? You know, Lestrade, I'm so surprised that any girl who's so lovely and so intelligent could be kicked around by a cad like Oliver.
Do you really think I'm pretty?
Oh, yes. I from the very first moment I saw you. Yes, I... Oh, wouldn't you like to sit down? You must be tired standing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes?
You have the most lovely hair.
Oh.
Really, it's...
I wonder... My hands are awfully uncomfortable. If you could be a dear and ease them a little, could you? Oh, something amusing?
I know I'm stupid, but not that stupid. Oh, are you ready to go, Mr. Oliver?
Well, Inspector Lestrade? Oh, no, not Mason. Where are you going?
Mr. Bourne before 7. I've got to get there.
Go after him and untie his hands.
I never saw such a Sunday.
You told Inspector Mason.
I know, Lestrade, but I had to get you out of there somehow.
I was better off as I was.
Well, I considered that, but despite the injury to your pride, you know, it's best that way.
I know nothing of the kind. It was only a matter of a few moments before Dr. Watson and I had the situation completely under control.
Well, you must tell me the story. In the meantime, now that the criminals have been arrested, please let me out of here.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. But this is Inspector Mason's case. I couldn't possibly interfere with another colleague's affair.
Oh, no. Oh, Lestrade! Oh, Lestrade, my old friend! Lestrade, you old...
As Dr. Watson observed, I had no keener pleasure than in following Sherlock Holmes in his professional investigations and in admiring the rapid deductions with which he unravelled the problems which were submitted to him. May Sherlock Holmes of Baker Street continue to give us all such keen pleasure for many years to come.